today. He and some other of the players got here just after 4 o'clock. They were in FBLA. So how does that change his approach to this ball game, you think?
Oh, it could. If he's been on a bus all day coming back from Springfield, it could. He could be leg weary, and that's a little bit of a twist that you don't see every day. So I haven't seen him warming up. I'm sure he probably already has because the umpire's already out on the field, so we're about ready to go. But, it won't take long. If he can get his arm loosened up, everything else will be fine. It's a big enough game that you get the little adrenaline going. You're 18 years old. Not a whole lot bugs you, does it?
I never warmed up exceedingly long, but now I have
that's why your arm's messed up.
Shoulder and elbow problems at 43. But that's an overview of this one. We'll check our keys to the game after this on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Knight Equipment Company, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, and Sun Window Company.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM, sponsored by Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate in Louisiana.
I think for Bowling Green, you got to be ready for a first pitch strike. Rackers, he wasn't the scheduled starter, so he's going to come in with that mindset. Just go out there and pump one in the zone, try and get ahead in the count. I think Bowling Green has to be ready for that.
Well, and they've hit the ball. Bowling Green has pretty well all season. They're averaging 9.3 runs per game, and so if he does that, it may be a good thing for Bowling Green. As we mentioned, the wind's going to be a factor. It's blowing across the field, actually, from the right, straight in from right field. And if you hit one out of here today, you're going to have to really hit a bomb. But so we don't expect to see a whole lot of that. But Bowling Green's got 4, 5, 6 guys or 7 guys over 300. So they're putting the ball in play, and we'll see if they can handle Rackers as somebody that probably mentally they've got to readjust for, because I'm sure they were prepared for Abercrombie.
And as far as defensively, you've got to be able to adjust to that wind as well. A ball that starts in looking like it's going to be deep could end up being around the shortstop position if you're not careful.
Anything in the air is going to be an adventure because the wind, literally the flag is blowing straight out. It's straight out, and it's going to move the baseball. Fortunately for the pitchers, it's kind of behind them. It may affect their curveballs a little bit as it's coming in from right field. But rather than being in their face, that's an easier wind to pitch with, having it behind you, even if it's off your left shoulder, than it would be if you're throwing straight into it. They've only got one common opponent. That's Ellsbury. Bowling Green won here in the early season doubleheader. They defeated Ellsbury 3-2. Montgomery County also early in the year defeated Ellsbury 8-2. So that's the only common opponent. Again, Abercrombie was on the mound for Montgomery against Ellsbury, and Chandler pitched against Ellsbury. So Abercrombie's out of the mix now, so you really can't draw a whole lot from that score.
Exactly. Those are our keys to the games. Keys to the game. We'll check our starting lineups for you next on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by LaCrosse Lumber in Louisiana, Meyer Implement Company, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible, and will grow either tax-deferred or tax-free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is the Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a Taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A Taste of Philly, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And your starting lineups for tonight's game. First for the Montgomery County Wildcats. They'll lead it off with the catcher, number 2, Travis Hill. Pitcher bats second, number 7, Ethan Rackers. The third baseman bats third, number 22, Jace Ellis. Then the first baseman in the cleanup spot, number 10, Harrison Bishop. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 4, Bryson Hoffman. Then the center fielder, number 13, Mason Liu. Shortstop bats seventh, number 21, Dayton Simmons. Designated hitter in the 8th spot, number 9, Lucas Pearson, and batting ninth is the right fielder, number 18, Tatum Wessel. And flexing at second base will be number 8, Jacob Hogue. So again, it's Hill, Rackers, Ellis, Bishop, Hoffman, Liu, Simmons, Pearson, and Wessel, your starting 9 in the order. For the Bowling Green Bobcats, they're leading it off with the right fielder, number 5, Walker Chandler. Batting second, the shortstop, number 15, Cody Pogue. Then the catcher, number 9, Cooper Keel. Batting cleanup is the pitcher, number 4, Caden Chandler. Then the second baseman, number 35, Adam Twellman. Batting 6 is the center fielder, Owen Niemeyer. He wears number 30. Then the third baseman, number 18, DJ Feldman. Batting 8th is the first baseman, number 27, Seth Huber. And batting 9th, the left fielder, number 31, Zach Gibson. Those are your starting lineups. We'll have your first pitch after this on Eagle 102.
And Georgia Streets in downtown Lucille.
Area High School Sports is on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital and Cellular and Satellite Center.
Set the defense for the Bobcats across the outfield. It's Zach Gibson in left, Owen Niemeyer in center, Walker Chandler in right. DJ Feldman's at third base, Cody Pogue at short, Adam Twellman at second base, and Seth Huber over at first. First pitch of the ball game is a little bit low for ball one. Cooper Keel is behind the plate, and Caden Chandler handling the pitching duties against the leadoff man, Travis Hill. The 1-0 pitch, a little bit up and outside, 2-0.
Chandler 2-0 on the season, 1.4 ERA, struck out 14 in his 2 decisions.
And the next, the 2-0 pitch. Checks his swing, takes the ball high. They're going to appeal. And the appeal comes up empty, 3-0.
Well, we talked about not jet lag, but bus lag maybe. Chandler's going to have to find the zone.
The 3-0 pitch right down the middle. And the count goes to 3-1 against Hill. Hill, Rackers, Ellis, Bishop, Hoffman, Liu, Simmons, Pearson, and Wessel. The starting 9. And that one on the corner. And the count goes to 3-2. And Hill, you don't want to show up the umpire, but he was trotting toward first base.
And he's the catcher.
Yep. Payoff pitch. On the corner. Strike 3. Gets him looking after the close one on 2-2. He gets the strikeout.
Hill thought it was up a little bit, but that kind of tells us where the zone's going to be this afternoon, and I like it. I like it. Make them get it off, get the bat off their shoulder. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Swing the bat, boys.
And that'll bring in Ethan Rackers, the pitcher, here this afternoon. And he takes a strike called. 0-1.
All fastballs so far from Chandler. That one right on the outside corner.
The next is in for strike 2.
There's a little slider there that worked to perfection.
And the 0-2 pitch from Caden Chandler. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the game.
So much for the bus lag.
Yeah, exactly. Shook that off in a hurry.
Yeah.
So base is empty and 2 down. And that brings in Jace Ellis, and that one goes back to the screen. Skipped in front of Cooper Keel.
Ellis chases down the ball to the backstop. Where's the on-deck hitter? He's supposed to get that.
He's a big boy. I don't think he does much running. And there's a ball just a little bit high out of the zone.
Ellis, a fairly tall guy in his own right.
Mm-hmm. 2-0. That's back to the screen. 3 balls and no strikes.
You got to love the way Chandler gets it and throws it. We saw the same thing last night. Both pitchers didn't dilly-dally around. Keep your fielders acclimated and involved in what's going on instead of standing around and holding the ball.
Chandler has his sign, and that one up and in. It's a 4-pitch walk, a dreaded 2-out walk. Puts the first base runner of the game aboard, and Jace Ellis brings in the cleanup man, Harrison Bishop.
Yeah, we tried to get some statistics from Coach Wolk, but I guess he was a busy man today.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give him that. We'll blame Adam Falloon.
Sure, we can do that. That one low on the first pitch to Bishop.
Chandler working on the outside of the plate with everyone so far.
1 ball, no strikes. Runner on first, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Came back across the middle of the zone.
Has Chandler made any college decisions yet that you're aware of?
I haven't heard anything.
I haven't either. I know Cooper Keel's going to Central Methodist to play baseball.
Kind of lost the handle on the curveball there. Flattened out and went inside. 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs and a runner at first. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Working out of a hole similar to what he did with Hill, the first batter.
2 balls, 2 strikes. On the corner, strike 3. Strikes out the side, around a walk. Montgomery leaves a runner aboard, and we head to the bottom of the first. No score. Bowling Green coming up on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Knight Equipment Company, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, and Sun Window Company.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gamm at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Young Enterprises, Family Drug, and Brown's Smokehouse Meats.
Set the defense for Montgomery County across the outfield. It's Bryson Hoffman in left, Mason Liu in center. Tatum Wessel is in right. Jace Ellis, the third baseman. Dayton Simmons at short. Jacob Hogue is the second baseman, and Harrison Bishop over at first. Travis Hill behind the plate, and Ethan Rackers taking his warm-ups right now for the Wildcats.
Bowling Green comes in at 6-1 on the season. Montgomery County 3-4.
Throw goes down, and we are ready for baseball here in the bottom of the first. Chandler, that's Walker Chandler, Pogue, Keel. If anyone gets on, Caden Chandler will bat in the cleanup spot.
Tons of games around the area. I think just about everybody's playing today, aren't they, that we follow?
Well, you hope they are, because the rest of the week is
in jeopardy.
Not looking good, yeah.
I was listening to the weather on KJFM on the way over. They named everything but snow for tomorrow night.
Well, that's a change from last week, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a strike called on the first pitch to Walker Chandler.
Chandler hitting .304 on the season.
I'm just happy to be wearing shorts here today. This one grounded back to the pitcher. Rackers up with it. Underhands over to Bishop at first, and there's one away.
Right back to the box. Field looks good. They've had some dry weather, been able to mow. I know there are times when we play over here that the grass is Wrigley Field length and slows the ball down, but it's going to be a quick turf with the ground a little harder now and the grass mowed down, so should have good hops on the infield as well.
Rackers first pitch to Pogue is fouled off the screen.
Pogue comes in at .409, some gaudy averages for about 7 or 8 of these Bobcats.
And they get some contributions from the lower third as well.
Pogue's hit a home run, driven in 12.
0-1 bounces in, 1-1 the count.
Racker's the number 2. He gets it up there in a fair hurry. First curveball right there we've seen out of the zone into the dirt.
And the 1-1 offering is lifted in the air. Second baseman going back on it, and Hogue makes the catch to retire Pogue.
Goes back on it and then comes back in as the wind got it.
Number 9.
You could almost turn around and catch it facing the outfield fence. The wind's blowing so hard.
Pogue not happy he got under that one. Thinks he missed his pitch. But Pogue popping out to Hogue.
There you go.
2 away, the base is empty, and a swing and a miss on the first pitch to Cooper Keel.
It's .579, 12 RBIs, a couple of home runs. We mentioned going to Central Methodist. You're going to Central Methodist, you can play a little baseball. They're one of the top NAIA programs in the country.
The next is grounded past the third baseman. Shortstop can't handle it. I think he beats that out anyway, as deep as the shortstop was fielding that in the hole.
Given your hometown scoring skills, I will give that a base hit as well.
So a 2-out hit, both teams with a runner aboard in the first inning. And it brings in the cleanup man, Caden Chandler, a chance to do some 2-out damage.
Chandler, big, strong fella.
And the first pitch in the dirt.
Catcher Hill's got a pretty good arm. Watched him during warm-up, so although the wind will hold up the throw, Keel's got a little speed.
Check on that runner and a head-first dive back into first base.
And the Mountain Dew has arrived, so everything's good in Mark's world.
Yeah. The 1-0, up and in, 2-0. Very worried about that runner at first base here with 2 outs.
Aren't they, though? Got to check him, keep him reasonably close. But
Bowling Green likes to run. Up and in, 3-0.
Yeah, you don't want to walk yourself into trouble here and worrying about the runner.
3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at first base. And it's a 4-pitch walk, and there's 2 aboard. So Chandler walks, and that'll bring in Adam Twellman.
See the fence out and left, just to the left of center field's blown free. We need to get Coach Smith out there to fix that. Give him something to do while he's up here taking a nap.
Runners at first and second, and the first pitch to Twellman in for a strike.
Twellman, 412, 12 RBIs, a single home run for him. And he can put the Bobcats on top.
Swing and a miss, and the count quickly to 0-2.
A little behind that one.
He was looking at that gap between short and third as they cover that runner. And a swing and a miss, and the inning comes to an end. Bowling Green leaves 2 in the first inning. After 1 full, no score. Montgomery coming up on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by La Crosse Lumber in Louisiana, Meyer Implement Company, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Inning in the books. Mark Ronick, Jim Ross here at Bowling Green High School as Montgomery County comes back up for inning number 2. It'll be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, starting with Bryson Hoffman, the left fielder.
Well, the first inning's any indication we may have that pitcher's duel we talked about.
Well, Bowling Green, they put the ball in play with the first 3 hitters before the 4-pitch walk and the strikeout. So they're going to make Montgomery's defense do some work here this afternoon.
Yep, and I think the wind actually makes that a little simpler because you don't have to worry so much about the gap shots and the ball getting by you.
Little delay as we were waiting for Cooper Keel to get his equipment back on after being stranded in the last half inning. And the throw goes down. We're ready for baseball once again.
Bowling Green played last night, as we mentioned, lost to Winfield 4-2. Montgomery hasn't played since last week, I don't believe. Back on the 4th, actually, a little over 8 days ago. They lost to Wharton 8-5.
And the first pitch from Chandler is on the corner for strike 1. As he continues to pepper that low outside pitch. Good framing job that time by Cooper Keel to get the call.
Umpires giving him that outside corner, too, so stay there. Bowling Green will host Macon, looks like, on Friday.
That one just missed. Similar position on the outside edge, but a little bit higher. I'd be more inclined to call that one a strike.
Yeah.
That one a little bit low, and the count even at 2-2.
Keel didn't catch that clean, or he may have got that call.
Hoffman, the 2-2 pitch, and he was out in front of that off-speed delivery. Fouled it off, and it's still 2-2. The on-deck batter got that one.
See, yeah, this Mason Lou, he's in clue with the program.
Another 2-2. That one fouled off.
Man, got a piece of Keel on the right shoulder.
And shakes it off.
Takes a little stroll.
That's his.
Not a whole lot of padding wear up there.
That's the throwing side anyway. And another 2-2. That one in the dirt, and the count goes full. Good job staying alive by Hoffman on the previous two. Now he'll get a 3-2 pitch.
2 seniors in the starting lineup for Montgomery County today.
And a swing and a miss. 4th strikeout already for Caden Chandler.
Yep, the big man is mowing him down right now.
The only blemish, a 4-pitch, 2-out walk last inning. Brings in Mason Liu. And he was reaching on the first delivery, came up empty.
Yeah, he swung that like a rusty gate. He could be in trouble.
Where's number 13? Bats on the right-hand side, and the 0-1 pitch from Caden Chandler. Swung on and missed. A little smoother that time, same result.
Not a lot. Just keep pumping the heat. Don't throw something off speed and let his back catch up.
Swing and a miss. 3 pitches, 3 swings and misses, and that's the second out. 5th strikeout for Caden Chandler. That'll bring in Dayton Simmons.
They really haven't made a whole lot of contact. A couple foul balls, but that's about it.
Something tells me this is a top-heavy lineup.
Yeah, you kind of get that feel, don't you?
First pitch is a breaking ball that didn't break, up and in to Simmons, 1-0.
Yeah, you know, at the bottom half of the lineup, you just keep firing fastballs until somebody proves they can catch up to it.
There's one right there, and way late with Simmons. 1-1, 2 outs, base is empty. And the next from Chandler. Couldn't even pull the trigger on that one, 1-2. Infielders are just sitting back and watching it right now, and that one's outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. If I were the third baseman, I'd be even a little more in.
Mm-hmm.
That one just missed inside, and the count goes full. Because if he makes contact, it's not going to be solid.
No. Just throw it over the plate.
3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And it tied him up. Gets the strikeout the side for the second straight inning. 6 already for Caden Chandler. We go to the bottom of the second. No score on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Ink Therapy and Body Piercing, Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic, and PJ Salon.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at lynsheritage.com.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Bottom of the second inning here at Bowling Green. Mark Froning, Jim Ross. As the Bobcats come up, and they'll lead it off with Owen Niemeyer. Niemeyer, DJ Feldman, and Seth Huber. Not a whole lot of lefties we've seen this season.
No, not at all.
He's bunting and bunted all the way past our broadcast position. Oh, and 1 to Owen Niemeyer.
Hitting .316 on the season. with 6 RBIs.
And the next, lifted, foul territory behind first, and it will make the seats.
Yeah. Not very many people here today, actually. Small, intimate crowd. Usually a bunch of people in lawn chairs over here. There's only 2 this afternoon.
Trying to get everything done before the rain comes.
I guess that's right. You have your grass mowed yet?
No. I've done it once. Yeah. Well, just the front. I got the mower stuck. That one a ball, 1-2. The count to Niemeyer. And the next. Just missed, and the count even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A little off-speed pitch, a little slider maybe, down and in that time.
Here's another, and this one's grounded past the third baseman into short left field. A leadoff hit for Niemeyer.
Solid contact by Owen that time between the shortstop and the third baseman. And that's the way you want to start off the inning, with a runner on base.
And that brings in DJ Feldman. And we'll see if Niemeyer wants to do a little running here.
Feldman hitting .421. I don't know if they'll want to bunt him with an average like that or not. Looks like they will.
And he just gets a piece, bunts it off the catcher for strike 1.
Don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, do you?
No. No balls, 1 strike. Ethan looks at that runner at first and now kicks and delivers, and this one's hit in the air, foul territory, and it will drop out of play.
I guess it's the first time we've done a baseball game over here. There hadn't been a track meet or something going on, haven't we?
They had track practice going on when I got here, but.
Well, you got here too.
Track is at Centralia.
At Centralia, there you
go. 0-2 the count. Instead of check on the runner and back in safely.
Centralia Relays, I guess. That's what it used to be. Got a nice little facility over there.
You just see the jersey of the pitcher just whipping in the wind. Holds up, does Feldman. Takes the ball.
Another curveball on the outer half that time.
It is just a whistling.
Glad this press box strapped down good.
This one in the air and out of play.
That may go to the parking lot.
Yeah.
Straight back.
We re-up our insurance. Ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out and a runner at first base. Ackers gets the swing and miss strikeout of Feldman. That's the first out here in the bottom of the 2nd inning.
Second strikeout of the game for Rackers.
Number 27, Seth Huber.
Number 8 hitter Seth Huber digs in.
Seth going with the white helmet look.
Uh-huh. And takes one low and outside.
Nice job by Hill to backhand that outside fastball that time to save Niemeyer from going to second.
Mm-hmm. Looks like they respect Hill. His arm behind the plate. Well, runner goes this time. Pitch is high, double pumps, and the throw is late. Stolen base for Owen Niemeyer.
Did not get a good handle. He'd probably had a chance to throw Niemeyer out if he would have got a good grip on the first grab. Niemeyer slid way late into the bag, too.
Mm-hmm.
He and the umpire having a conversation about something.
Meanwhile, Seth Huber waits, now with a runner in scoring position and 1 out.
Counting his favor, 2-0. So you got a zone hit. Look for your spot, your pitch, your spot, and bust it.
And he puts that one out of play. Down right field way.
In the end zone, actually.
Bowling Green likes to be there as well.
That they do. Did a lot of that last fall.
2-1. And this one off the plate. It's a foul ball. And the count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner at second base.
Not Seth Huber, though.
No.
He was busy knocking people around and down.
Playing a deep shortstop here.
Yeah, they are. Seth not exactly. He's got Jim Ross speed, so.
2-2 is nubbed in front of the plate. Pitcher off the mound, falls down. He's going to throw from the back seat of his pants there, and
got him.
Got him at first base. I don't know how he got anything on that throw, but a nice play.
Really nice play by Rackers as he slipped, and you called it just right. From the seat of his pants, both legs sticking out in front of him, he was able to get it to first base in time to throw out Huber.
Now it's going to take a 2-out something from Zach Gibson to put the Bobcats ahead. Runner at third with 2 down.
Niemeyer's got to make sure he gets a good secondary lead in the event of a wild pitch.
On the outside corner for strike 1. Home plate umpire Rick Hawkins. Rob Mundy, the field umpire this afternoon. And the 0-1 fouled back, and it's quickly 0-2 to Gibson.
Gibson hitting .318. He's driven in 7 so far this season.
If he gets on the base pass, he's a pest.
Is he? That's why he's batting 9th. Your 9th place hitter ought to be similar to a leadoff hitter.
0-2. And he got him looking. Bowling Green leaves a runner at third base. Still no score after 2 full innings. Montgomery coming up on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Knight Equipment Company, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, and Sun Window Company.
Go where the herd goes with the fast, durable Kubota Sidekick, featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour, best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo, and the strength to haul what needs hauling, all backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Herd cattle, mend fences, and get every job done right with the Kubota Sidekick. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Meyer Implement Company in Bowling Green and Monroe City. We appreciate your business. You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows, custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Windows, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown. Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
To the third inning for the Wildcats, it'll be Lucas Pearson, Tatum Wessel, and then back to the top for Travis Hill. If anyone gets on, Ethan Rakers will be the hitter.
As we get a pronunciation correction from the powers on high.
Takes a strike, swings and misses. Quickly 0-2.
Chandler still pumping that fastball on the outer half.
And the 0-2, swing and a miss. Got him on 3 pitches. That's the first out. That's what, 7?
7 outs, 7 strikeouts.
And it'll bring up Tatum Wessel. He is just pumping right now, and that one kind of handcuffed the catcher Keel a little bit, ball 1.
He works, pretty fast normally, but when you're throwing like this, he can't get it fast enough and throw it again. He's pumping it. He's pumping hard.
1-0. Make it 1-1. In for a strike with the fastball.
Throwing hard, too.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Left the zone.
Yeah, that might have been a little bit of a cutter. I don't know if he throws a cutter, but it had a little movement to it, down and away that time.
Ball and 2 strikes to the number 9 man, Tatum Wessel. A little bit low, 2-2.
I think what he's doing is he's throwing a 4-seam and a 2-seam, and he turned that over a little bit and moved to the inside, had a little tail on it.
2-2 offering. That one's off the mask of the home plate umpire. That stings.
Yeah, I'm not sure he got all masked either. It may have got him in the collarbone, too. He takes a little stroll. I've seen Rick referee a bunch of basketball, and he's a feisty fella, so he'll be all right. Giving Cooper Keel a hard time for not blocking it or catching it.
2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He got him. That's 8 straight strikeouts. Well, not straight strikeouts, but all 8 outs had been via the K.
Back to the top to Travis Hill. He struck out looking in the first.
Second time around now. So we'll see if the Wildcats made any adjustments.
Exactly.
Swing and a miss. Not yet.
Hill had a couple good hacks at him his first trip. And then looked at an outside corner fastball.
0-1. Oh, off speed there.
Yeah, that was a curveball.
0-2.
If he can get that curveball over consistently, he's almost unhittable.
Yep. No balls, 2 strikes, and nubs that one. That was a protection swing there on 0-2.
Threw the curveball once again.
Because you got to be looking for the fastball, right?
Oh, yeah, you have to adjust to the curve. There's no way you can look curve and then catch up the fastball. If you do that, take a seat.
Still 0-2, and that one a little bit low. A ball and 2 strikes. And the next from Chandler. Missed that outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs and the base is empty. Only 1 base runner for the Wildcats today. That was a 2-out walk in the first. To Ellis. He's in the hole right now. Popped up. First one may be put in play. Shortstop wants it, and on the edge of the dirt makes the catch. Cody Pogue retires the side. And we've reached the middle of the 3rd inning. Bowling Green coming in, trying to take the lead here in this 0-0 game against Montgomery County on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by La Crosse Lumber in Louisiana, Meyer Implement Company, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Hi, this is Jenny Elliott with Ink Therapy and Body Piercing in Bowling Green. I am a Missouri State licensed tattoo artist, and I am also licensed in body piercing. It's the perfect time of year to get your tattoos so they are healed to show off this spring and summer. Let us make your vision a reality and create something that you will love. Message the Ink Therapy and Body Piercing Facebook page to schedule your appointment today. Ink Therapy and Body Piercing on the Square in Bowling Green.
Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic knows that getting the best care for your pet is a top priority. They strive to provide the greatest quality medical and surgical care for our furry companions. Their newly expanded and remodeled facility with accommodations for comprehensive inpatient hospital care and complete outpatient care allows the friendly and knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic to keep your pet healthy and safe so the whole family can cheer on our area teams.
The most complete coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Ethan Rakers back out for his 3rd inning of work. He's been good on a short notice start today. Taking the spot in the rotation of Abercrombie.
Yeah, he's been pretty good so far. Couple of hits by Bowling Green. Go along with the walk. They've had 3 base runners and left them all on, so they go back to the top of the order now with Chandler and see if he can get things going here in the 3rd.
Walker Chandler, Cody Pogue, and Cooper Keel.
Leading off the bottom of the 3rd. Number 5, Walker Chandler.
So Walker digs in. There's number 5, bats from the right-hand side. And the first pitch from Rakers is outside for ball 1. Missed that side that Caden Chandler's been exploiting all afternoon. This one lifted, fouling out of play. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes, or 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, the outside corner's kind of been the old Eric, big black guy that used to umpire in the major leagues, always had the big wide zone on the outside part of the play. I'm drawing a blank now. John McSherry was kind of the same way.
That one up and in. 2 balls and a strike. As long as you don't invoke Angel Hernandez, we'll be fine. This one grounded to the first baseman. Bishop up with it, and that's the first out. Was it Greg or Craig?
Eric Gregg.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now batting.
Was that the one that Ozzie Smith put the burger on third base?
Yeah, and he's also the one, if I remember right, it got so hot one day he just passed out, fell over straight backwards at a Cardinal game. It's like, whoa.
Yep. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was Ozzie with the cheeseburger.
That one low and away.
He took it all with a grain of salt. Probably went out and had 2 or 3 of them after the game.
Yeah. 1-0. The count to Pogue fouls that one back over the catcher's head.
Pogue popped out to the second baseman with a major league pop-up back in the first.
Wasn't happy with that result as he returned to the Bowling Green dugout. 1-1, even up in the count here in his second at bat. Base is empty, 1 down, and a swing and a miss. And the count goes to a ball and 2 strikes.
Little slider there that time from Rakers.
And the next popped up again. Will this stay on the field of play? Catcher taking a look, and it is off the party deck.
Not with that wind blowing.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And Pogue will get another chance.
I'm going to guess for the catcher to catch a pop-up in this game, it's going to have to start out over the pitcher.
I'd go with that. 1-2. And reaching for it, coming up empty was Cody Pogue. That's the second out.
Another nice slider that time by Rakers, and Pogue couldn't catch up to it. Strikeout number 4.
Keel reached base safely his first time up. Hit deep into the hole.
Infield hit, yeah. 2 hits have been in that 5-6 hole, if you will.
And the first pitch to him, he fouls it off himself. 0-1.
So he's got hit in the shoulder. He's fouled one off his foot, and he's let the umpire take one. So it's all good for Cooper Keel right now.
Flexes that left foot a little bit. Tells the home plate umpire he's fine, and digs back in. 0-1. This one is lined toward the gap in right center. Quickly over to cut it off is Lou, and it's a 2-out hit. Second hit of the day for Cooper Keel.
Took that ball right where it was pitched on the outside half. Hit a liner right over the second baseman's head, as we mentioned. To get to the gap with the wind, that was dead straight into this wind, and no way that was getting by anybody.
Keel takes his lead as the batter, Caden Chandler, digs in. Runner goes. Pitch was high. Throw down is high as well. And we'll get into center field off of both middle infielders, and over to third is Cooper Keel.
Second stolen base, first error of the game on either club. And Bowling Green back in business. However, there's 2 outs. Would 1 run win this?
It might. Swing and a miss.
So Chandler can help himself. He walked back in the first.
1 ball, 1 strike count. Ooh, just missed. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty good pitch.
Yeah, Rickers is going, I got called out on that pitch.
Yeah. That's a strike, and the count goes to 2-2.
Yeah, that was a little closer.
Yeah. Ethan trying to pitch out of a jam here. Runner at third for the second time in this ballgame for Bowling Green. Held up, and the count goes full. Three balls, two strikes, two outs, and a runner at third base. Swing and a miss. He pitches out of it. Bowling Green, for the second time in this ballgame, leaves a runner at third. We played 3 full. Head to the fourth. Montgomery coming up. No score on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Ink Therapy and Body Piercing, Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic, and PJ's Salon.
Great hair doesn't happen by chance. It happens by an appointment with PJ's Salon. Make your appointment today and look your absolute best. Gift certificates for your someone special are always available, and walk-ins are welcome at PJ's Salon. You may have 99 problems, but your hair doesn't have to be one of them. PJ's Salon in Louisiana.
Knight Equipment Company has an immediate opening for a general manager position. Duties include sales, purchasing, project supervision, and overall company management. The right candidate will have a high school diploma or equivalent, 3 to 5 years computer experience with QuickBooks, in addition to customer service. Knight Equipment offers competitive pay and benefits, including 100% employee insurance coverage, retirement and matching programs. Send your resumes to Travis Dixon at knightheq.com or sales@knightheq.com. Knight Equipment Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Caden Chandler back out to the hill. 3 innings in the books. Nothing's changed. No score here between the Bobcats and the Montgomery County Wildcats, and they'll have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Rakers, Ellis, and Bishop. Only one person has been retired by something not a strikeout through this Montgomery lineup, and that was Hill last inning on the fly out or pop out.
Rakers struck out in the first, Ellis walked, and Bishop struck out looking.
And he digs into the right-hand batter's box here to lead off the 4th inning. And a swing and a miss. He was trying to hit one through the wind on that swing.
Mighty cut there by Jace. Or check that, Ethan.
Outside, 1-1. Still working quickly is Chandler. Now at 52 pitches. Had him out in front of this one, and will it reach the stands? It will. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes as Huber took a look at it but ran out of real estate.
Yeah, that's part of the problem with this new high school pitch rule of striking everybody out. You're using a lot of pitches.
The 1-2, and this one hit into left center field. Who wants it? Gibson takes care of it. The left fielder grabs it for the first out.
Good piece by Rakers that time, but it was actually in the left center field gap, and the wind moved it over to Gibson. He barely had to move.
Yeah, he had a beat on that one early. And a strike called on the first pitch to Jace Ellis.
So we mentioned he walked back in the first.
Only base runner so far for the Wildcats. There's a strike called on that corner. Good job pulling that back by Keel.
I always have a great discussion about framing pitches.
That one outside. Ball and 2 strikes. It's going to become a lost art.
If you're framing it, what's that mean? It means it's a ball.
Exactly.
You hear fans arguing and stuff. Like, wait a minute, the catcher was framing it.
Outside. Couldn't pull that one back.
So as a catcher, it's a fine line between framing it and putting your pitcher at a disadvantage.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss.
You don't have to worry about framing that.
Nope. That's the second out.
Strikeout number 9.
The bases are empty here in the top of the 4th inning. And it'll be the cleanup man, Harrison Bishop.
Bishop's strikeout victim looking to end the first.
And the first pitch to him is hit fouling out of play. That looked like it made the football field, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, 1, and the pitch from Caden Chandler is low and outside. Even things up, a ball and a strike. Another swing and a miss. He is just pumping.
Mm-hmm. Fun to watch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's fun to watch when both pitchers throw. I mean, a lot of people don't like pitchers duels, but I kind of do, man, because the pressure is going to continue to mount each inning on the offenses.
This one up, and a diving catch in left field by Gibson. I didn't think he had any chance at pulling that one down, but he lays out and it gets the glove underneath it for the third out and preserves the no-hitter for his pitcher, Caden Chandler. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Wow. Zach Gibson with a highlight reel catch. And Bowling Green coming up on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Knight Equipment Company, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, and Sun Window Company. Founded in 2000, Sparks Maintenance Contracting out of Bowling Green has since been performing industrial maintenance nationwide and plans to continue growing. Sparks Maintenance Contracting attention to detail and compassion are only some of the many things that separate them from other competitors. Teamwork is the key to success in business and in sports. Best wishes to all the area teams from Sparks Maintenance Contracting, proudly serving America.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM, brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Play still buzzing after that catch by Zach Gibson to end the top of the fourth inning.
It was a good one.
Leading off the bottom of the
It
fourth
was a
inning,
good one. We saw
number 35, Adam Twellman.
Kenny McCormick make a similar catch last night in the center field, slide in the left center field gap, and then this time Gibson in the left center field gap, but he had to lay out way a long ways to make that catch.
Sophomore ends the inning with that catch, and now Twellman takes a strike.
Twellman struck out back in the first.
0-1. Popped up and out of play. And lands behind home plate of the softball diamond.
Yeah. That went a long ways.
So Twellman in the hole, 0-2. Bowling Green looking to break the ice here in the home half of the fourth. Strike 3 called. Got him looking. That'll bring in Owen Niemeyer.
Owen Niemeyer.
Rakers at 52 pitches, so both pitchers in similar territory pitch-wise. Neither team plays, I don't think. Well, I know Bowling Green doesn't play till Friday. See when Montgomery plays again.
And a strike to Niemeyer. Well, if this is your number 2, it's a pretty stacked rotation up top.
Yeah, that's the truth. Bowling Green actually plays, or Montgomery plays on Thursday, of course, with the threat of rain. You may let both these pitchers just go.
0-2 to Niemeyer. And a swing and a miss. Got him on 3 pitches, and there's quickly 2 outs. That'll bring in DJ Feldman.
Now batting number 18, DJ Feldman.
So Feldman, a strikeout victim, his first time up.
Rakers up to 7 strikeouts.
That one misses the zone. Low and away for ball 1 to the third baseman today for the Bobcats. Fouled off the screen. Even syncs up 1-1.
That would have been strategically close to us.
Yeah.
It didn't hit that net.
Nets are good things. 1-1 offering, and that one high, 2 balls and a strike. Not many Bowling Green hitters have made it to 2-ball counts today. And it's 3-1. Feldman looking for that 2-out walk.
And that's been the problem for Bowling Green so far. They've got runners on into the all 3 innings. There's a walk. But in 2 of the innings, it was with 2 outs, and we'll do it again here in the 4th.
Brings in Huber.
Number 27, Seth Huber.
Second walk of the game for Rakers.
Huber hit one back to the pitcher, a slow bouncer. Rakers lost his footing and threw from the seated position to get him at first base. That one off the side fence. 0-1.
Make them scatter into the dugout, huh?
Mm-hmm. No balls and a strike. Runner at first, 2 down. Rakers delivers. Pitch high. May have been half a pitch out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure Feldman's a serious threat to steal. 2 outs, you never know, though.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the wind.
1-1. Swing and a miss. Huber was trying to unleash one there. Now he's in the hole, a ball and 2 strikes. That one's up and over our heads. Still 1-2.
He's not getting cheated.
No. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at first. They're going. And this one is just guided toward the hole and deep in the hole. Everyone's safe. An infield hit for Seth Huber, and that was all because they put the runner in motion.
Yeah, shortstop left a little early to cover second. Not quite sure why he's covering second with a right-handed batter, but he was. So nobody was home at short. So the 4th hit of the game, this one by Seth Huber. And again, with 2 outs, Bowling Green with a runner in scoring position.
And Gibson, who made that catch, can now put the Bobcats ahead.
Hey, that's the way it's supposed to happen, right?
Uh-huh. Rakers. Pitches to the sophomore, Zach Gibson, and it is a strike called. He was a strikeout victim his first time up.
318 on the season.
You drop one down here, I don't think anyone's making an out. If you can put it down the third base line. Outside. 1-1. Turn the order back over to Walker Chandler at the top.
Mm-hmm.
There's a strike called. That would have been the pitch to do it on there. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second for the Bobcats. No score in this ball game. Pitch from Ethan Rakers. Goes back to the screen. Runner's going to try to advance. He got a good bounce back, but each runner's safe, and now it's second and third with 2 down.
First wild pitch of the game. And it puts Bowling Green in business with 2 runners in scoring position.
2 outs, 2-2 count.
Deuce is wild, huh?
That one fouled back. That would have hit us.
Ooh, I was getting closer. There's a little hole in that fence up there that almost came right through it. I was getting ready to catch it. Wait a minute,
Yeah,
you're the one that likes catching them. I'll scoot out of the way and let you grab it.
Well, you've got more room today.
Yeah, but I mean, you almost knocked over everything at Van Far last year trying to catch a foul ball. So
trying, succeeding, and kept everything on the table.
Barely.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. Runners are at second and third. The pitch from Rakers to Gibson is grounded to the third baseman. One hopper, Ellis throw over in time, and Bowling Green strands a pair. We played 4 full now, going to the 5th, still no score. Bowling Green and Montgomery County on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by La Crosse Lumber in Louisiana, Meyer Implement Company, and Lynn's Heritage House.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Did you know our agency currently offers over 30 programs and services to our communities? The Women, Infant, and Children's Program, infant through adult immunizations, car seat safety courses, diabetes counseling, and of course our amazing home health and hospice programs, just to name a few. Learn more by visiting our website at pikecountyhealth.org and see what services you and your family could benefit from.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
No score, top of the 5th inning here from Bowling Green High School. The Bobcats coming off a loss yesterday to Winfield in a pitcher's duel this afternoon against the Montgomery County Wildcats. It'll be the 5, 6, 7 hitters, Hoffman, Liu, and Simmons.
Montgomery's won 4 of the last 5 in this series. However, Bowling Green won last year 5-4, so 2 highly competitive teams.
Swing and a miss. On the first pitch to Hoffman.
He struck out swinging.
0-1, 0-2. Swung through that one as well. He is behind Caden Chandler.
You mentioned it the first time around. This lower half really didn't come close to touching Chandler.
That one low. A ball and 2 strikes to Hoffman.
He's at 66 pitches, but doesn't seem to have lost anything at this point.
No. Swing and a miss. He got him. Another K in the back pocket of Caden Chandler. And that brings in Mason Liu, the center fielder.
10th strikeout of the game.
He goes right to work. Liu showing bunt, and the pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 1 out, bases empty. Liu back up there, swinging and missing to even the count at a ball and a strike.
Great day to sit and watch a baseball game.
Mm-hmm. The 1-1, showing bunt again. Foul tips it into the glove of Cooper Keel. Ball and 2 strikes. So they'll switch off that here. And he got him looking.
Mm-hmm.
Strike 3 called.
I'll give the umpire credit. That's been there all day. Mm-hmm. Not really sure it's a strike, but we don't have the best angle from up here, but he's giving it to both pitchers, and that's what you want.
That brings in Dayton Simmons with the bases empty and 2 down. He's the shortstop.
He struck out back in the 2nd as well.
And the first pitch is swung on and missed. Big cut. Nothing doing, 0-1. Oh, and 2, swing and a miss. It's amazing that the outfielders have been able to stay loose to make good grabs.
Right.
This is one that you can kind of get lead in your shoes, and this one is hit into short center. Niemeyer has it, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Wildcats, and it's time to stretch here in a scoreless game. Bowling Green coming up, 0-0 on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Ink Therapy and Body Piercing, Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic, and PJ Salon.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, agent, and Perkins Electrical Services.
To the bottom of the fifth here at Bowling Green High School. Mark Fronick, Jim Ross played 4.5 innings. Still no score as Bowling Green comes up in the bottom of the fifth inning.
Well, Rakers has been the real deal. And he's still pumping it hard as well.
He's allowed a few base runners, but has always gotten that out to strand those guys. And most of Bowling Green's base runners have come with 2 outs.
They have. Bend but not break, I think is the way they say it. And he's done just that and got the ultimate out that he needed to get out of any jam. Bowling Green's left 6 runners on base in this game.
Third time through now as the leadoff man Walker Chandler starts this bottom of the fifth inning. And he takes one up and in. So
he grounded back to the pitcher and grounded the first baseman his first 2 times.
This is the big test for a starting pitcher. Can you fool him 3 times? That one almost clipped him.
You got to take one for the team, don't you?
Uh-huh.
He wouldn't like Joel Mound last night and just let it hit him in the head.
Yeah.
The Ellsbury game.
2-0. Called a strike. That one tailed.
Took a little off that time, didn't he?
Back toward the batter. 2 balls and a strike. Bunting, and that one will get into the concession stand.
Getting closer to us. If you had a net, you could have grabbed that.
Oh, the old Ozzie Smith net?
Yeah, or Harry Carey.
Yeah. Two and 2 the count. And the next to Chandler. Just a little bit too far off that corner, and the count goes full.
Good job checking his swing on that one.
The 3-2 pitch from Rakers, reaching for it. This one slicing toward the second baseman, and he makes the catch with the shortstop streaking behind him. Hogue makes the catch for the first out.
That came off the bat. I thought it was going to be a fly ball to short center.
That'll bring in Pogue. He's flown out to the second baseman today. As the defense has been fairly solid for both these clubs.
Only 1 error in the game, and that was a throwing error.
Swing and a miss. On the first pitch to Pogue. 0-1. The next. 0-2. He was looking for something different in the way of location on that one.
As I said, Bowling Green's not getting cheated.
No. This one is over the second baseman, and it will reach the right fielder. A 1-out hit for Cody Pogue, and Bowling Green with another base runner. And those become even more important here as we get in the later innings.
Well, you might wonder if they want to bunt, but with 1 out, I don't think so. Keel's hitting over 500. Got 2 hits already. And you got to let him swing away. Hope he hits one in a corner somewhere.
Uh-huh. He'll dig into the right-hand batter's box. Where's number 9? Pogue claps his hands, and this one is fouled back towards us.
Had a good rip at that fastball.
The wind has not died down any, but it's more toward left field now.
No, they were talking about 80-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, weren't they? Maybe it's going to continue to pick up. We don't need that kind of wind.
Nope. Runner goes. Thrown out to second is in time. Got him. He overslid the base. I think he got him the first time around.
It kind of looked like it from here, but
caught stealing, and that's the second out.
I'm okay with that. It's been a tough time as Coach Jane's going to go out and have a word with the umpire, but from our angle, vantage point, looked like he may have got him twice.
Yeah. So that erases the 1-out hit.
Full disclosure, we're a long way away.
Yeah. And Bogue finally back to the dugout. And the RBI opportunity is nullified, and this one is nubbed. Toward the Bowling Green dugout. Still 0-2. And the pitch from Rakers off that outside corner to Cooper Keel. All in 2 strikes.
Can they go with 2 maybe?
The next outside as well. He tried to go back to that spot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And again, he misses that corner. 3-2.
Yeah, been nibbling out there the last 3 pitches, hasn't he?
Uh-huh. Pretty disciplined eye from the Bobcat catcher.
That it is.
The payoff pitch to Cooper Keel, and he missed. It's a 2-out walk, and Bowling Green has that runner back aboard.
Again with 2 outs.
Mm-hmm.
3rd walk of the game for Rakers.
Chandler.
And Chandler another chance to help his own cause here.
Expect to see Keel run.
And stretching out there in his lead at first base. Doesn't run on the first pitch, and Chandler takes it for a strike. That one was up in the zone.
Don't see any. Maybe they don't give signs anymore.
The 0-1. This one is hit to the second baseman. One hopper and the throw over in time to get Caden Chandler. That one died in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
And Bowling Green leaves a runner aboard. We've got 5 innings in the books now. Head to the 6th. Montgomery coming up. Tied with Bowling Green 0-0 on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Knight Equipment Company, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, and Sun Window Company.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
No score here in the top of the 6th inning. And it's going to be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for the Montgomery County Wildcats.
Yeah,
Pearson, Wessel, and Hill.
It's an important inning for Chandler. If he can get through the top of the order, he may have to go into the 7th. He takes him in order here, but really nobody's touched him very much.
No. And a swing and a miss on the first pitch to number 8 man Lucas Pearson.
He struck out in the 3rd inning, leading off the 3rd.
Here's another. And it's 0-2. Pearson, the designated hitter today, and he takes a ball high. Ball and 2-strike count to the leadoff man for the visitors here in the 6th.
Chandler with 11 strikeouts in the game.
And a little bit of a warning there from the home plate umpire.
Not to quick pitch him.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lucas Pearson.
Senior DH.
And he struck him out. Got him looking. That's the first out here in the top of the 6th inning. Bring in the number 9 man, Tatum Wessel.
Number 12.
And one of these pitchers is going to be a tough luck loser today.
Who's going to flinch first, huh?
Number 9 man fouls one straight into our eyes off the screen. 0-1. Probably the best cut he's had today.
Yep, he also struck out in the second. Or check that third.
0-1. Make it 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, base is empty. Said that a lot today. Caden Chandler back up on top from the full wind. Kicks and delivers. And a swing and a miss. And another strikeout for Caden Chandler.
Number 13.
And back to the top of the order for Travis Hill.
One of the few batters to put the bat on the ball in this game as he flew out or popped out to the shortstop in the third, struck out in the first.
And he takes a ball to start his third at bat. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs, and the base is empty. The next from Chandler to Hill is a little high. 2 balls and no strikes.
We're in the 6th, no score.
A swing and a miss. He was out in front of that one, which we haven't said much today.
Bowling Green will have 5, 6, and 7 up in their bottom of the 6th.
That one misses the inside corner, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Chandler with only 1 walk so far this afternoon.
And the next, he walked him. Just the second base runner for the Wildcats today.
Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher, I believe.
I think it's
no, maybe not. Maybe they left him in. Umpire was pointing over there like he was bringing somebody in, but it looks like number 2 still on the bag.
And it'll be Rakers, the pitcher. He can help himself out. He takes a strike.
He flew out to left in the 4th and struck out in the 1st.
He looks a lot bigger in the batter's box than he does on the hill. 0-1. Took something off, grounds it to the shortstop. Up with it is Pogue. A little underhand to the covering second baseman, Twellman. They get the force there and end this top of the 6th inning. To the bottom half we go. Still no score. Bobcats coming up on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by LaCrosse Lumber in Louisiana, Meyer Implement Company, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102, brought to you by Mike's Tire and Service Center, Veolia Landscape Supply, and a taste of Philly.
Well, if you're Bowling Green, score a run here, get the next 3 out, and the game's over.
Well, this is where you go into the bat rack and you kick the bats. Say, let's wake these bats up.
Yeah.
Everybody in the dugout looks at you like you're nuts. Unless you score a run, then
Exactly.
you're a hero.
So for the Bobcats, they're still waiting, by the way, Montgomery County, on their catcher, Travis Hill, to get his gear back on after he was forced out to end the last half inning.
Well, Bowling Green's had a hit in every inning, had a base runner in every inning, stranded 7. Everything's happened with pretty much with 2 outs, though. That's the problem.
Had a runner on to lead off the inning, last inning, but lost him stealing.
Right, and had well, that was actually the second batter, but they had a runner in that actually got to second in the second inning, but they were unable to push him across.
So Twelman will lead things off, the number 5 hitter, then Niemeyer and Feldman. So this is a pretty good opportunity for the Bobcats.
Twelman struck out twice, however.
And he takes one on the outside corner.
Both pitchers have figured that out, haven't they?
Uh-huh. The 0-1, 0-2. That one was right down the middle.
Wash, rinse, rewind, huh? That's the way this has been.
91 pitches now. Swing and a miss. And a 3-pitch strikeout of Twelman. That'll bring in Owen Niemeyer.
Well, you just got to look fastball, right? I mean, gear yourself up, look fastball, look at a spot. Everything's kind of on the outer half. Look for the outer half and smack it right over the second baseman's head.
Niemeyer ready for that pitch. He leans out over the plate. That went a little too far outside, and it's 1-0.
Niemeyer with one of the 5 hits for Bowling Green.
The 1-0 from Rakers is grounded.
Ooh.
Nice cutoff there by the third baseman, Ellis, and he throws over to get Niemeyer at first by plenty. That's the second out.
Really nice pick on the short hop by the third baseman, Ellis. Made it look easy.
That'll bring in DJ Feldman. As Bowling Green looks to avoid being retired in order for the first time. Feldman. Long wait for Rakers to get ready. Now he kicks and delivers. And it's well high for ball 1. Sun's out. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That one low and away, 2-0.
A briskly played game.
Only an hour and 15 minutes old. This one is hit into left. Will hang up and be caught by Bryson Hoffman for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bobcats. In the bottom of the 6th inning, we're heading to the 7th. Montgomery coming up. No score in this ball game on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Ink Therapy and Body Piercing, Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic, and PJ Salon.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-side. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
3, 4, 5 for the Wildcats here in the top of the 7th inning. No score. If Bowling Green's going to win this one, they're going to win it in walk-off fashion.
89 pitches for Chandler. 13 strikeouts against 2 walks. That through 6 innings.
And the first pitch he throws is fouled. He hit that one on the button for strike 1.
Walked in the first, struck out in the 4th.
The 0-1. A little bit low. Ball on a strike. Chandler against Ellis. And the 1-1 took something off, missed low. 2 balls and a strike.
A little slider that time.
Just hoping to get Ellis flailing. He Didn't offer. Up high, 3 balls and a strike.
You got to take a strike in this game. In this point in the game, it looks like that's what Coach Wolk has him doing.
The 3-1. There's a 3-2 fastball. Count full to the leadoff man here in the 7th. Popped up and out of play. I think he may have swung at ball 4 there.
There have been a ton of foul balls in this game, too.
Mm-hmm.
Must have some quick freshmen chasing them down, huh?
Another 3-2 pitch. That one fouled off. Look out, JB team.
Stand out on the football field, you can catch about anything you want.
So Ellis has spoiled a couple of 3-2 fastballs, and the next is up and in, a leadoff walk.
Mm-hmm.
Third walk issued by Chandler. Bowling Green couldn't get a runner aboard in the bottom of the 6th. Montgomery looking to pull ahead with a leadoff walk here in the 7th.
Bishop hit the only line drive of the game on a tremendous catch by Gibson out in left center. His last time up, he's going to square around a bunt.
Fouled, and the throw back to first. It's fouled into the catcher's glove for strike 1. I don't think that Bishop has had much practice bunting.
Well, I've got to let him swing because the batters following him, almost all of them struck out every time except for one at bat.
Check on the runner at first and back in safely is Ellis. 0-1 the count.
So you got to hope he hits one in a corner somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Scoring to bunt again. Pulls back. Count even, a ball and a strike.
Chandler can't lose focus, though. He's got to still pump it over the plate. If he wants to bunt it, let him try and bunt it.
Mm-hmm.
His first effort would indicate, as you said, maybe not his forte.
1-1 pitch, scoring again, bunts it back to the pitcher.
Yeah.
Play is to first, and the throw, Huber had to keep the tiptoes on as that one was thrown around the runner. Sacrifice is good. Bowling Green will take that out. And the go-ahead run in scoring position for Montgomery. Brings in Bryson Hoffman.
Hoffman, a strikeout victim in the 2nd and the 5th.
And a swing and a miss. Actually foul-tipped into the glove of Keel. And a check on that runner. They almost got him.
Yeah, he was wandering around out there with Ellis, and Chandler fired it at him after he got the ball back from Keel and nearly picked him off.
0-1, 0-2. Mismatch. Chandler against Hoffman. 1 out, runner at second base here in the top of the 7th inning. No score. That one back to the screen. They'll get that runner to third. Ball and 2 strikes.
First wild pitch of the game for Chandler, and that's a big one.
And the first runner to reach third base for Montgomery County.
7 ways to get him home from third with less than 2 outs. Now all you got to do if you're Hoffman is put the ball in play somewhere.
And again, time called as Caden Chandler was already in his lineup or windup.
Yeah. Well, that's one way to strike him out. Don't let him get ready, right?
Yep. Ball and 2 strikes, 1 out and a runner at third. The pitch. He got him. Strike 3 on the swing and a miss. What do they call that? The golden sombrero?
The golden, well, turkey. Golden sombrero's 4, isn't it?
That'll bring in Mason Liu. Runner at third, now 2 outs and a foul tip for strike 1. Off of Keel.
Liu struck out swinging in the 2nd, looking in the 5th.
Runner at third, 2 down, 0-1 count to Liu. Set up outside, and he missed his spot high, a ball and a strike.
You got to just choke up and make contact somewhere, make Bowling Green field this thing.
Mm-hmm. 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. He didn't like the call. And you're not going to get a call with that type of reaction.
Been there all day.
Uh-huh. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs and a runner at third base. And this one is lifted, and it is a foul ball down the first base line. That would have put them ahead.
Thank the wind, because it blew it foul. It was going to get
4
down.
foot.
Yeah, it was going to get down and drive in the go-ahead run.
Now a 1-2 count again. I'm not sure what's. Are they waiting for the wind to die down for this pitch? He reaches, grounds it to third, off his glove. Runner comes home, and the throw is late at first. 1-0 Montgomery on an RBI infield hit by Mason Liu. He stuck the bat out there and drove him home.
Just what I said. A tough play for Feldman. Backhand. The ball was down the line right over the base. He got a glove on it and knocked it down, but was unable to throw him out. And Montgomery takes the lead. And that's going to be it for Chandler with 109 pitches. Had a no-hitter through 6 2/3.
And the first hit
drives in the run.
New pitcher coming in from center field is Niemeyer. We'll take a break. 1-0 Montgomery, top of the 7th on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Knight Equipment Company, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, and Sun Window Company.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
So Owen Niemeyer, the new pitcher for Bowling Green, after Montgomery takes a 1-0 lead on an infield hit by Mason Liu. Driving in the leadoff walk, Jace Ellis.
Chandler goes 6 2/3, 1 hit, 1 run, an earned run, 3 walks with 14 strikeouts. He's still responsible for Mason Liu over at first base.
And the batter.
Unbelievable.
Dayton Simmons.
But that's exactly what I said. You got to put it in place somewhere and make Bowling Green make a play. And the same thing will hold true in this bottom of the 7th when Bowling Green comes around to bat.
Bowling Green has only not had a base runner in 1 inning, and that was last inning.
That is correct.
But they still need to get that third out, and it'll be Owen Niemeyer's job to get that here in relief, and he hits that, misses that corner for ball 1 to Dayton Simmons.
Simmons struck out in the 2nd, flew out to center in the 5th.
Runner takes his lead off first. He is a threat to run. That one back to the screen. Late jump, throw down, and he is safe, and the throw off the glove of the shortstop. But backed up nicely by the second baseman, or vice versa.
Pass ball that time. But that wild pitch looms large now, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Got that runner to third.
2-0 count now to Simmons.
Close games, you can't make the mistake.
Ooh, called a strike on the inside corner.
I think we mentioned who's going to flinch first of the pitchers. Well, it was Chandler so far.
Yeah.
Well, he was first. We'll
Yeah.
see if Rakers can hang tough in the 7th.
3-1 as that one missed inside to Dayton Simmons. Niemeyer coming in from center field to pitch here with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Runner at second. And on the swing, it's strike 2. And now the count full with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Liu takes his lead off second base. The 3-2 pitch. And he missed the corner. It's a walk. And there's runners at first and second now with 2 down.
Went sidearm that time.
Kind of slung it.
A little curveball. Missed on the outer half.
And missing on the first pitch to Lucas Pearson. So Bowling Green flirting with disaster.
Aren't they, though?
The 1-0. 2-0, missed high.
Niemeyer having trouble finding the zone.
The 2-0 pitch to Pearson. Low 3-0. All this with 2 outs. The 3-0 from Niemeyer to Pearson, and he missed inside. 4-pitch walk, bases loaded, and already a run in. You can't allow any more.
No. Allow another run. Now that's assuming Rakers is going to continue to pitch. His pitch counts over 102, I believe. So
he may be limited.
I haven't seen anybody warm up, though.
No. Low on the first pitch to the number 9 man, Tatum Wessel.
Certainly want to get Wessel. Don't want to go back to the top of the order.
Well, there's nowhere to put him here with 2 outs. There's a get-over fastball. Even's counted a ball and a strike.
Got to make him hit it.
Yep. The 1-1 from Owen is crushed. Foul. That was close to home run distance.
It was close. Yeah, the wind pushed it and helped it go a little further maybe than it would. That's the only hope of hitting one out of here is you hit it to the left fielder and hope the wind carries it right at the foul pole.
That one started at the line. 1 ball, 2 strikes, bases loaded, 2 outs. 1-0 Montgomery County here in the top of the 7th. And that one went over his head. 2-2.
That was a curveball that popped out of the top of his hand.
2-2. Again, misses up and in, and the count full now. Everyone's going to be moving. 3 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded, 2 outs, and a 1-0 game. Niemeyer needs a strike here. The payoff pitch, fouled back to the screen. We'll do it again. As Lou was already around the dish by the time that one popped off the screen.
Lou's got to take a little wider approach to the plate so he doesn't take a line drive right between the eyes.
Yeah. Another 3-2. Runners go. Swing and a miss. He got him. Niemeyer leaves the bases loaded, but Montgomery County does pull ahead here in the top of the 7th. Bowling Green will have to do something here in the bottom half. They need 2 to walk it off here on Eagle 102.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by La Crosse Lumber in Louisiana, Meyer Implement Company, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
The area's best coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Pike County Health Department, home health and hospice in all parts.
New pitcher for the Wildcats. And look for the save is Jace Ellis. He was the starting third baseman, so they just switched spots. Ellis and Rakers. Ellis stands to be the winner, or excuse me, Rakers does. He goes 6 complete.
5 hits, no runs, 8 strikeouts with 3 walks. Pretty good pitching by anybody's count.
Just 1 hit allowed by the Bowling Green starter, Caden Chandler, and that was a RBI infield single. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Bobcats if they want to tie or take the lead here. It's going to have to come from the bottom of the order getting on.
Huber with 1 of the hits.
Swing and a miss. Looked tied up there. First pitch, Jace Ellis throws.
Not sure.
They want the Bowling Green players back in the dugout. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I tell you.
And they go right back to where they were as soon as.
We worry about so many things now that don't have anything to do with the game.
This one back up the middle, slow roller, shortstop, Simmons, throw over in time. And that's the first out here in the bottom of the 7th.
Coming to the plate, number 31, Zach Gibson.
Gibson struck out looking in the second, grounded out to the third baseman on a really nice play by Ellis, who's now on the mound.
And he made the highlight reel catch out in left center and takes the ball to start this at bat.
Yeah, it was one of the Sports Center top 10s.
Top plays, yeah.
Yeah.
The 1-0 bounces in. 2 balls and no strikes. This is what you got to do is that second leadoff man.
Yep.
Get aboard ahead of the top of the order.
Walks what started it all for Montgomery.
Bounces in 3-0. You're taking 2 pitches here, if not 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Base is empty, 1 out. Bowling Green trailing by a run. 1-0 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Showing bunt, pulls back and takes a strike. That one was a generous call, it looked
Had
like.
a little tail to it. Yeah, squaring around a button. That, just stand there.
Yeah. The 3-1 offering. On the corner, 3-2.
Mm-hmm. Right where it's been all day.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch from Ellis. Up and in, and it is a 1-out walk to Gibson, and he's going to start dancing.
Now batting, number 5.
That started all the trouble for Bowling Green back in the top of the 7th. Let's see if the Cats can take advantage.
Back to the top for Walker Chandler, the right fielder.
Hitless so far tonight.
Squares to bunt, takes a ball right down the middle.
Got to think back to the Montgomery top of the inning. Man, they got a walk, good sacrifice, got the wild pitch, just manufactured that 1 run.
The 1-0. Runner doesn't go, and the pitch is a strike to Chandler. 1-1.
Does Gibson have speed to run?
I've seen him do some running. Bowling Green has lost a runner on the base pass today, though. High, 2 balls and a strike.
Catcher Hill wanted that, held it there for an extended period of time for the umpire to take a second look.
Walking lead there for Gibson, and he has to dive back.
One nothing our score. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Montgomery on top.
Runner goes. Pitch, a strike. Throw is high, and it's a stolen base for Zach Gibson.
Stolen base number 3 for Bowling Green in the ball game.
Now a 2-2 count to Walker Chandler with 1 down and a runner in scoring position. Bowling Green has had lots of opportunities, haven't been able to push one across. 2-2 pitch, up high, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
As the plot thickens.
The next, reaching and stabs that one out of play over the Montgomery dugout. Three balls, 2 strikes.
It's a strike. You got to move the ball somewhere if you're Chandler. You can't strike out here.
And he takes it up and in, and a walk puts runners at first and second, but now it puts that double play in order, and it'll draw Vincent Wolk out of the dugout, the manager for Montgomery County. 1-0. The Wildcats lead this a run on 1 hit. After they got the run, they loaded the bases, had a chance to really bust it open. But Owen Niemeyer was able to find that 3rd out. Leave them packed in the top half of this inning.
So now you got to bunt them, right? You got to bunt them to 2nd and 3rd with Cooper Keel in the hole, or on deck, I should say. Although Cody Pogue has one of the hits for Bowling Green.
A hit's a run, I'd say. Anything to the outfield now. Should score Gibson. Bobcats looking to tie it. And a strike called. Curveball there falls in for strike 1 to Cody Pogue.
We don't want 1, we want 2, don't we?
Exactly. Ellis looks at that runner at second base, now delivers, and this one is grounded to the first baseman. It'll move the runners. So now it's 2nd and 3rd, and the tying run 90 feet away with 2 outs. So a productive out, as good as the bunt we talked about.
Now batting, number 9.
Okay, I'll let you do Mike Shannon. Abner's done it again, right?
Yeah.
You got your best hitter up, 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs, trailing by 1, bottom of the 7th. Base hit wins it.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Check that. Cooper goes to first. Now batting.
Got to figure walk.
Intentional walk.
Yes, they did walk him. Well,
bases loaded now for Caden Chandler, who he gets an RBI here and gets himself off the hook as the pitcher of record. The first pitch from Ellis is in for a strike. High strike called that time.
Wouldn't that be some poetic justice?
Yeah. You allow 1 hit and then fall behind on it, and then we're able to put your team back even or ahead. And that one is check swing, fouled off the screen. Bowling Green down to their final strike.
Pyre wants to take a look at the ball.
Must have hit a corner or a pole or something.
Came off the backstop pretty hard. I think it's got padding on it, though, doesn't it?
I think a rubber. Not a pad, but a hard rubber. 0-2. This one is into the dugout of Montgomery County and remains an 0-2 count.
Off the fist.
Jam job. No balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded, 2 outs. Bowling Green trailing by a run. Tying run 90 feet away. Go-ahead run standing at second base. That'd be the winning run out at second base. 0-2 pitch. This one hit. And it will get down past the second baseman. Tied. Here's the winning run. Bowling Green walks it off on a bases loaded hit by the starting pitcher today, Caden Chandler, and he is mobbed by first base. His only hit allowed put Montgomery ahead. His bases loaded little fister behind the second baseman wins it in the bottom half of the 7th for Bowling Green. 2-1 is our final. The Bobcats walk it off over Montgomery County here in 7 innings. What a finish for this one, and justice for Caden Chandler after a great day on the hill. We'll be back with the postgame show for you after this on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 post-game show is coming up.
Hi, this is Jenny Elliott with Ink Therapy and Body Piercing in Bowling Green. I am a Missouri State licensed tattoo artist, and I am also licensed in body piercing. It's the perfect time of year to get your tattoos so they are healed to show off this spring and summer. Let us make your vision a reality and create something that you will love. Message the Ink Therapy and Body Piercing Facebook page to schedule your appointment today. Ink Therapy and Body Piercing on the Square in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at lynnsheritage.com.
Go where the herd goes with the fast, durable Kubota Sidekick, featuring a gas-powered engine that delivers a top speed of 40 miles per hour, best-in-class acceleration and handling with cargo, and the strength to haul what needs hauling, all backed by a 2-year, 1,000-hour warranty. Herd cattle, mend fences, and get every job done right with the Kubota Sidekick. Visit your local Kubota dealer today. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Meyer Implement Company in Bowling Green and Monroe City. We appreciate your business.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
Well, that is how you end a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our final. All 3 runs scored in the 7th inning, and all with 2 outs. Montgomery pulled ahead in the top half, the only hit allowed by Caden Chandler, and guess what? Caden Chandler comes up in the bottom half with the bases loaded and 2 outs and just fights one over the second baseman, which scores 2 and wins this ball game by a final of 2-1.
Unbelievable into this ball game, as you said. And what started it all for both teams? A walk.
Yeah, a walk. On today of all days, with the way these two starters went, a walk by a reliever ends up putting that tying run on, and Bowling Green just went to work from there. Zach Gibson got on base, stole second, ends up the batter behind him. Chandler draws a walk as well. They intentionally walk Cody Pogue with runners at second and third, and actually Pogue hit that sacrifice ground out, basically a swinging bunt to the first baseman. They walk Keel, and then they get that big hit from Chandler to win the ball game.
And going back to the top of the 7th, a walk, a sacrifice, then a wild pitch, a big wild pitch. It got the run to the third, and then an infield hit by Mason Liu drove in the only run for Montgomery County, and unbelievable.
And neither of the starters figure into the decision after the great days that both had.
No, Niemeyer came in relief, and he'll get the win, and Ellis will take the loss. And yeah, both. Let me give you the numbers. Let's look at Caden Chandler, 6 2/3, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 hit, struck out 14, walked 3. And for Ethan Rakers, he went 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, no runs, struck out 8, and walked 3. And as you said, neither one of them figure in the decision. Owen Niemeyer comes in relief and ends up getting the win. And Jace Ellis comes in and takes the loss.
I think both of our starters may have been pitch limited. I think they went over their allotment for the day, and that's why we had relievers come in those pressure situations.
Yeah, I think they were both over 100
yeah.
by a little bit. But a big win for Bowling Green, big conference win. They raised their record to 7-1. Montgomery County drops to 3-5.
We'll take a quick break, come back, and wrap this thing up from Bowling Green after this. 2-1, the final. Bobcats over the Wildcats on KJFM.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Ink Therapy and Body Piercing, Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic, and PJ Salon.
You simply can't buy a better replacement window than one from Sun Window Company. Energy-efficient windows and doors with a lifetime warranty on both the window and installation. Sun Window Company, family-owned and operated since 1989, offers low factory direct prices on high-quality vinyl windows, custom designed to fit perfectly and built to last. See how much you can save. Call Sun Windows, 573-549-2080 for details and a free estimate. Sun Window Company, Highway 161 in Middletown.
Knight Equipment Company has an immediate opening for a general manager position. Duties include sales, purchasing, project supervision, and overall company management. The right candidate will have a high school diploma or equivalent, 3 to 5 years computer experience with QuickBooks, in addition to customer service. Knight Equipment offers competitive pay and benefits, including 100% employee insurance coverage, retirement and matching programs. Send your resumes to Travis Dixon at knightheq.com or sales@knightheq.com. Knight Equipment Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Lacrosse Lumber Company in Louisiana is your one-stop shop for all things handy, including building materials, paint, windows, doors, electrical supplies, hardware items, and more. From home construction to DIY projects to home renovations, Lacrosse Lumber Company in Louisiana offers a wide variety of products and services sure to meet your residential and commercial needs. Stop in today and mention Bulldog Athletics for 15% off your purchase. Visit Lacrosse Lumber in Louisiana, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
Area High School Sports is on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital and Cellular and Satellite Center.
The Bobcats walking off against Montgomery County. They allow run in the top of the 7th, come back with 2 in the bottom half on a big bases-loaded hit. It took every bit of muscle left in the arms of Caden Chandler after throwing 100 pitches to get that over the second baseman to score 2.
Yeah, Texas leaguer off the fist and just had enough with the wind blowing in to get it past the second baseman. Second base was actually the one that fielded it and tried to make the play at the plate. That's how short it was in right field. But, man, if you draw it up, that was a good high school baseball game.
That's about as good as it gets.
No question.
2-1 our final, and again, all 3 runs scored in the final inning, all with 2 outs on both sides. So 2-1, Bobcats over the Montgomery County Wildcats. For Jim Ross, Mark Froelich, and everyone at the station. Boy, it was a fun one this afternoon. We'll see you for more baseball. Maybe next week we'll get dry enough to have some baseball back here on Eagle 102. Good night, everybody.
Batten down the hatches.